Hello, lovely people. Welcome to another yoga session. Today I have for you a twisty, flowy yoga class. It will be a little bit more on the gentle side. We will get a little bit of a workout in, but really it's just aimed at making you feel really, really good when you are done. So you won't really need any props. If you love practicing with blocks, have them nearby. But otherwise, we'll be good to go. So when you are ready, we'll just find a seat. All right, so a cross-legged position perhaps. And then we'll sit up nice and tall, bring the hands by your side. Close the eyes, take a big breath in. Let it go. Let's do that again. Big breath in. Sigh it out. Just relax for a moment. Just let everything else go. And see if you can become really present on the mat. And take one more big breath in. Breath out. Then inhale, sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, bring that right hand down towards your left knee. Keep reaching up with that left arm. Take a big breath in, reach up. And then exhale to side body stretch. Reach that left arm across the body. A little bit of a twist, a lot of a side body stretch. Just stay here. Then inhale, straighten back up. Just reach that left arm up. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Bring that left hand behind you for support. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. Right, but as always, we're not using the hand on the knee or the hand behind you to crank into some big twist that our body isn't ready for, right? We're mostly using our core here, right? I can lift my hands and I can stay in my twist. So take one more big breath in. Breath out. Inhale, sweep the arms up through center. Exhale, left hand reaches for that right knee. Right arm stays up. We'll inhale, find lots and lots of length. And then exhale, side body stretch. Just breathe. Then we'll inhale, reach up, up, up. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Bring that right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. Then inhale, just reach back up through center. Exhale, tabletop position, however you want to get there, all fours. Okay, so find that tabletop position, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and then just find this little wag of your tail, right? Just swaying the hips a little bit side to side. You can go as far or as little as you want. And then just come back through center, cat-cow. Inhale, belly drops, head comes up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. One more time. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Keep the cat pose, right? Keep rounding through your spine. But then just take your hips back towards your heels. And when they get there, just kind of settle, plop into your child's pose. Forehead rests down. Maybe you rock it a little bit side to side. And take one more big breath in. Let it go. And then rise up a little bit, right? Not all the way to that tabletop. We're just going to tuck the toes under. And then we're going to send our hips once again back towards the heels, right? So we're just a little bit lifted from where we just were. So from here, I'm going to take my right elbow to about the middle of the mat. It doesn't have to be in the middle of the mat. If it doesn't quite reach there, that's okay. And then I'm going to take my hands into prayer hands, right? So my hands will stack on top of each other. And then my left elbow will stack more or less over top of the right? They might not be right on top of each other. And then from here, just pull that left shoulder back, maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. See if you can keep your hips more or less level. Just breathe. And then if you so choose, maybe you keep the right arm where it is. You just reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. And then maybe you drop that left hand behind the back for a partial bind. All right, you can do whatever you want with that right hand. It's just kind of hanging out. All right, take one more big breath in. Breath out. Inhale, coming back through center. Bring that left elbow down to the mat. We'll just set up for that other side. So left elbow comes down, and then we'll twist open, stack the hands on top of each other, stack that right elbow on top of the hands, and then roll the right shoulder back, maybe gaze up, right? Keep that right hip down as much as you can. Try not to compensate with the hips here. And then maybe you reach that right arm up towards the ceiling and drop it behind the back. Just hold it here. Then inhale, sweep that right arm all the way back through center. Both hands come down. And then just walk the hands back towards the knees so we come to toe pose, right? So all of your toes are curled under. They might already be talking to you since we've had them curled under for a while. Just a moment longer. Okay, so maybe we come up to kneeling. If this is way too much, fingertips stay down. You can take some of the weight off of them that way. Okay, all right. Otherwise, roll the shoulders back. Take a big breath in. Breath out. Downward facing dog. All right, so come to your downward facing dog. Feet can be about hip distance apart. Your knees can always be bent here. And then maybe pedal it out, right? Bending one knee and then the other. Or again, maybe just kind of wagging the tail around a little bit. And then from here, step your feet in about one step and take them a little bit wider than your hips. Right, the heels certainly don't have to touch the ground, right? Maybe mine do for a moment. They're probably not going to this whole time, right? So then from here, press into that right hand quite a bit. Lift the left hand. See if you can take that left hand to the right calf, or maybe even slide all the way down to the right ankle. Then use that to kind of help pull you into a little bit more of a twist, right? Still, we're not being aggressive with that pull. We're just gently deepening the twist. Take a big breath in, breath out. Then slowly come back through center, reach that left arm forward. We'll just switch sides, right? So press into that left hand, really strong here, and then reach that right hand towards the left calf or the left ankle. Pull yourself a little bit deeper into your twist, right? And if this isn't happening today, that's okay. Downward facing dog or anything else is good by me. Right? Yoga is all about listening to your body and seeing what would be good for you. Take one more big breath in, breath out. Reach that right arm forward, step the feet back, that print, and then come to your plank pose. Take a big breath in your plank, and then breath out, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes, press the tops of the feet into the mat, and then inhale, lift your head and your chest, a little baby cobra. And then lower back down. All right, maybe this time, inhale, lift head and chest, press into the hands a little bit more, a little bit of a bigger cobra, like a little teenager cobra or something, I don't know. Okay, then lower back down. This time, maybe, right, if that felt okay and you want to go further, then we'll take the hands out, right on the outsides of our mat. Elbows point up, hands and shoulders in the same line. Then press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, press into the fingers, lift the head and the chest, and then maybe look over the left shoulder, pull that left elbow down a bit. Come back through center, lower yourself down. We'll do that again on the other side, or just keep on doing whatever cobra works for you. So inhale, lifting up, This time, pull that right elbow down and back, look over the right shoulder. Then come back through center, lower yourself down. Hands come by the ribcage, press yourself up to knees or to plank pose. Downward facing dog, take a big breath in, breath out, and then just tippy-toe your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Take your time to get there. And when we do, feet are about hip distance apart, slight bend in the knees, let the head hang. If it feels good, sway a bit side to side or shake out the head. And then inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead all the way to standing. On your exhale, see if you can keep your hips square. Reach the right arm back, the left arm forward. It won't be that big of a twist because we're keeping our hips square, right? Okay, so take a big breath in. Breath out. Either stay here or bring that right hand to the back of the right leg, or maybe it's just touching your booty, and then the left arm reaches up. A little bit of a back bend with our twist. Then inhale, back through center, right arm will reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side, left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward. And then again, either stay here or maybe left hand comes and grabs your left butt cheek. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Then ease out of that back bend. Inhale, sweep that left arm up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Just kind of feel what's going on. Maybe there's some tinglies in your shoulders or your fingertips. Or maybe you kind of pick up and wiggle your toes a little bit and place them back down. Take one more big breath in. Breath out. Then inhale, sweep the arms up, sink the hips down, chair pose. Okay, so we're actually gonna bring our feet and our knees together in our chair pose. Or your heels, I guess, could be a little bit apart, but your big toes are more or less gonna touch here. Okay, so then from here, inhale, arms are up. Exhale, once again, we'll twist. Reach that right arm back, left arm forward. Then inhale through center. Exhale, twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the head. Shake things out a bit. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink the hips down, sweep the arms up. Take a big breath in, and then on your breath out, bring your hands together, and then bring your left elbow to your right thigh. Right, we're finding that twist again. So same when we were in that kind of child's pose, the hands stack on top of each other, then the elbows stack, and then roll the right shoulder back, maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. All right, we're gonna get a little burn going in the legs here, so stick with me. See if you can shift the weight into that right foot, and maybe you lift the left heel. You can stay here the whole time, or maybe you find Flamingo Pose, and you see if you can lift your left heel towards your bum. Whoop, and then you can fall out, that's okay. Right, so we'll stay in the twist as best we can. Take a big breath in, breath out, and then just step that left foot to the back of the mat. So we've got kind of crescent lunge legs, but we're still in our twist, or we come back to our twist. All right, take a big breath in, grow the spine a little bit longer. Breath out. Then inhale, open up, warrior two, sweep the arms open. Big transition, I hear ya. Okay, that left heel is down parallel-ish to the back of the mat. Right knee's over that right ankle. And remember, your warrior two could look like whatever you want it to be, right? It could be a much shorter stance, it could be a much longer stance. Take one more big breath in, breath out. Then straighten through that right leg. Pivot the right toes in so that your feet become parallel, so make any adjustments that you need. Then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the left knee as much as you need. The right knee can slightly bend too. Bring the right hand over towards the left toes. Then either that left hand comes to your lower back or it reaches up towards the ceiling. Big twist. Take a big breath in, breath out. Then inhale, press into that left leg, reach all the way up, come back up to standing. This time, reach that left arm up, right hand comes kind of behind you, reach it towards the ground. Take a big breath in, and then breath out once again, we'll twist down. Slight bend in the knees perhaps, left hand comes to the floor, right arm to lower back or reach up towards the ceiling. And take a big breath in, breath out. From here, we're just gonna make our way to a dragonfly twist towards the front of the mat. So we're gonna pivot the right toes forward, walk that left hand up inside that right foot. Left heel lifts up, right arm reaches up. Just hold it here, take a big breath in, breath out. Then bring that right hand down inside the right foot, bring that left knee down. Take a big breath in, breath out, lower down perhaps into your lizard, bending the elbows if that feels okay. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down, lizard. And then inhale to rise up. Walk the hands forward. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, step the left foot forward. Fold over the legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, right? Bring the toes to touch. The heels can still have maybe an inch between them. Sink into that chair pose. Then inhale, look up at your fingertips. Bring your fingertips to touch. Exhale, twist, right elbow to left thigh. Stack the hands, stack that left elbow. Roll the left shoulder back, and maybe you gaze up for just a moment, right? So then we play a little bit. So you might want to bring your gaze back down. That left foot will take most of the weight. See if you can just lift the right heel. All right, then either stay here or see if you can bring your right heel in towards your bum. Flamingo pose. Hug your inner thighs together. Take a big breath in, and then breath out, twisted crescent lunge. Just step the right toes back. See if you can stay in the twist, right? But if you can't, that's okay. Just come right back to the twist. Hold it here. Reach the crown of the head forward. Maybe we bring that gaze back up towards the ceiling for just a moment. Test our balance. Big breath in, breath out. Then inhale, open up, warrior two. Right foot plants down. Adjust the legs if needed. Just breathe, relax the shoulders. And then inhale, straighten through that left leg. Pivot the left toes in so your feet become parallel. Then bend a lot into that right knee as the left hand reaches down towards that right foot. That right arm either reaches up towards the ceiling or comes to your lower back. Right, keep pressing down into that left hand to grow the spine a little longer. Take a big breath in, breath out, then push into that right foot. Lift all the way back up. Reach your arms out. This time, reach that right arm up. Left hand chases the ground behind you. Take a big breath in, and then breath out, folding down. Right hand to the floor underneath your face. And then left arm reaches up towards the ceiling or comes to your lower back. Take one more big breath in, breath out. Dragonfly twist to the front of the mat. Pivot the left toes forward as you bend into that left knee. Walk the right hand forward. Right heel pivots up. Left arm reaches up. Right, keep opening up through the rib cage. Keep the crown of the head reaching towards the front of your mat. And take a big breath in. And on your breath out, bring that left hand down inside that left foot. Bring the right knee down. Inhale, fingertips will lengthen the spine. Exhale, maybe bend the elbows and fold. Stay here for a moment. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, fold. Then inhale, rise back up. Walk the fingertips forward. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, step the right foot forward, but this time take your feet towards the edges of the mat. We'll find our malasana or our yogi squat. So the toes will be pointing out, the heels will be pointing in, and then maybe you just start right here. Right, finding a squat, bringing your elbows to your thighs. However, if you've got a little bit more room, I'm just gonna move around on my mat here. We're just gonna sink the hips down. You can adjust the feet however you need, right? If this feels really off, see if you can bring the feet closer together or maybe wider apart. Lots of play involved with this. Okay, but then from here, bring your hands through heart center. Press your elbows into your thighs. Lift your heart up towards your thumb. Nice and tall here. All right, I'm just gonna turn to face you. Stay as you are. Take a big breath in, breath out. Then take your left hand out to the side so that your left elbow is kind of pressing that left thigh a little bit away from you. And then inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the ceiling. Either stay here or drop that right arm behind you and see if you can find a partial bind, or maybe you wrap that left arm around, see if you can find a full bind. We've got one more big breath in, breath out. Release all of that nice and slow. Come back through center. Bring the hands to the heart and then bring the heart to the thumbs, right? Sit up even taller. Then switching sides, that right arm reaches out, right elbow presses into the right thigh. Left arm sweeps up towards the ceiling. Big twist. Feel your rib cage rotate open. Take a big breath in and then either stay here or reach that left arm behind you. Partial bind. If you want that full bind, reach the right arm, wrap it around that right leg. See if you can maybe grab fingertips. And maybe you're not grabbing fingertips, but you still have the arms reaching in that general direction, right? That is good. Good place to be. Take one more big breath in. Breath out. Inhale, unwrap, unravel. Bring the hands down in front of you. And then just gadunk onto your bum. All right, come down onto your butt. Or however you want to get there. Okay, so from here, we're going to extend the right leg out long. And we're going to bring the left leg so that it crosses the right leg. The sole of the foot is down, the left knee is up. If you want even more, bring that right foot in to the left hip, okay? I'm going to show it from right here though. So take a big breath in, sit up nice and tall. Then take that right arm and hug the left knee in. Bring the left hand behind you for support. We'll inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. And then you can stay here, or maybe you reach up with that right arm, and this time bringing the elbow to that thigh. Press the elbow down to lift up taller. Use that to help you twist. Take one more big breath in. Breath out. Unwind yourself. And then just bring that left foot so that it comes to the inside of that right thigh. All right, single leg forward fold. So again, we'll sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in, breath out, fold. Maybe, right? Maybe you don't fold. That's okay too. Just hold it here for a moment. And then take your left hand to somewhere outside of that right leg, right? So if you're super flexible, maybe you can reach the foot, but maybe we start with the hand maybe more on the outer edge of that right thigh or calf, I don't know, whatever. Okay, and then sit up nice and tall, grow the spine a little bit longer, press that hand into the calf or whatever you've got to kind of open up a little bit more, and maybe reach that right arm back behind you. Right? If you're nice and flexible, maybe you slide that left hand down to the right foot. Then inhale, rise up through center, reach both arms up. Exhale, just drop them down. Okay, same but different. So we're gonna turn our torso towards the bent left knee. And we're gonna bring that right forearm maybe to the right thigh or the right hand down, whatever kind of feels most supportive. If you're really flexible, again, maybe you can get that elbow down towards the floor. Okay, so then from here, we're gonna take our left hand to our rib cage. We're gonna help that kind of open us up, right? We're gonna turn that rib cage open. Then inhale to reach that left arm up. Exhale, reach the left fingertips towards the right toes. They don't even have to come close. Right? If you're really flexible, maybe you get a little bit closer. Maybe you can even grab the toes, right? But for many of us, that is a long ways away, and that is okay. Take one more big breath in, breath out. Then just rise back up. Come back through center. We'll just switch sides. So extend the left leg out. Bring the right leg in. And then we'll bring that right foot over that left leg. Okay, so again, you can wrap that left foot in if you would like to, if you'd like to go a little further. Then from here, right hand will come behind. Left arm will hug that right knee to us. We'll sit up nice and tall. And then twist open. And then if you want to go a little bit further, right, we'll reach that left arm up. We'll reposition it so that it comes kind of to the top and then the outside of that right knee. And then we'll press the elbow down to grow taller and help us twist deeper while still finding all that length, right? It does us almost no good to twist without finding length in the spine. Take one more big breath in. And then breath out, unravel. Single leg forward fold, so bring that right foot inside that left thigh. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, folding down, any amount. See if you can relax that left hip, that left thigh. And then we'll lift up about maybe halfway. We're going to take that right hand to somewhere outside of that left leg. So it could be the left thigh. It could be the left calf. That's where I'm going to start. Then I'm going to press in that hand into the calf a little bit to help rotate the rib cage open to the left. Reach the left arm out. Just hold it here. Maybe you slide the hand down towards the foot. Right, and of course that left hand could always maybe just come to the hip, right? Whatever works for you. Then we'll just come back up through center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let them just kind of plop down. And then your heart turns towards that right bent knee. The left forearm either comes to left thigh or the left hand down, whatever kind of helps you feel supported. Take the right hand to your rib cage, roll that rib cage open, then sweep the right arm up. Big breath in, breath out. Right hand reaches towards the left toes. Right? You're trying to keep the rib cage opening up. So if your rib cage starts to close off towards the ground, right? Just keep it here for a minute longer. Take a big breath in, breath out. Then we'll rise back up. Extend the legs out long and just lay on your back. Just take a moment here, right? Knees are bent, let them fall in on each other. Take a big breath in, breath out. Then hug the right knee into your chest. Extend the left leg out long. Supine twist. Draw that right knee across the body. And then maybe you extend the right arm out long, or maybe you cactus that right arm, right? Just to kind of open up through the chest even more. Try to keep the right shoulder down. It is not important to get that right knee all the way down to the ground. Take one more big breath in. Let it go. Come back through center. Hug that right knee into the chest. Maybe take it in a few little circles. And then extend that right leg out long. Hug the left knee into the chest. Big hug in. And then supine twist. Again, left arm can be out long, or maybe you cactus it on the mat. Just a few breaths here. See if you can make this the most passive twist that you've done thus far. Right? We've used a lot of effort in our twist. Now we see if we can let some of that effort go and just relax. Take one more big breath in. Breath out, come back through center. Hug that left knee in towards your chest. Maybe take it in a few little circles. And then for our final pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of the feet together, the knees out wide. And maybe your hands to your belly. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. And then slide the legs out long, Shavasana. Maybe the arms relax by your side. And just take a few minutes here to rest and relax and let the spine kind of mellow out, return to a bit of normal. Hopefully a more improved normal. Take a big breath in. Let it go, relax a little more. I encourage you to just stay here, right? As long as you need. Maybe you take an hour-long nap. Whatever it is, this is where I leave you. So until next time, until we meet again, keep on keeping on. Have the most beautiful day. Namaste.